Hello, friends of Varus, friends of truth and privacy for all, friends of no rent-seeking behavior, friends of proof of power, yes, and all of that good stuff, friends of VRSC and price charts, all of you price-hungry hogs out there. I'm Giuliano. I'm here to share the various price charts. That's right. I share the KMD price charts, Bitcoin, Pirate Chain, and some others. I've been wondering, how can I share Varus? Varus is not really on many exchanges well, definitely not on any exchanges that are available through TradingView or even through getaurox. Doesn't have Safe Trades, friends of Safe Trade, Safe Exchange. Okay, hold on. I'm going to share my screen here. And let's get to it. That's right. I'm here to share various price charts, various BTC from the Safe Trade exchange, safe.trade. Check it out, friends of Safe Trade. Well, what do we have here? We have a various price chart. We have all this other stuff too, and it's going to be a bit difficult. It's not ideal. I don't have the bar that I can just touch and all of that to get the retracement tool and the arrow and so we're gonna do what we got to do here. But at least Safe Trade is giving us a chart. So yes, I have a chart and we can look at it. And I just did a little bit of looking since today seems to be like a price trend day and extension and retracement day on the fib tool. And that's what I'm here to share. I'm going to use a 3-day price chart just to compress the data and show us more clearly, especially because we only have a smaller screen. Okay, so wow, what do we have here? Okay, the theme is going to be about the retracements, 78, 6, 80% retracements, and also extensions, 2618 and also 1618 extensions, and also this pattern. Okay, the theme is the pattern of this up, down, up, down, up, down, and then breaking that low. Now, I don't know for the next time we're going to break the low, but basically we broke that, right? So 3 ups and downs. Okay, now we potentially either we have like an up, down, and then we'll make our third, or this whole thing is the first up, down, in which case it'll be even huger. But I'm getting the sense here based on what we've got going. That's the up, down, up. We made the down. And looks like we're going to have this part of the up remaining before we get our bigger retracement down possibly. And so this is the case for 9,000 satoshis per VRSC. That's right. How are we going to do that? We're going to use the fib retracement first to just show some levels that we took in this price chart. And then we'll use the extension tool to show the levels where we might go. Just want to recognize here. So in our first move down, these are rough levels, none of this financial advice. I hope you're having a good time. If you look closely, you can see we retraced about 78.6. Okay, so that's our fun retracement zone. So 78.6 retracement there. We'll take the next one, come from about here. All right, we went even more than 78.6. We even closed the candle nearly 100. But 78.6 is definitely a zone, a level of holding and supporting. Great. Next, we actually made more than 100% retracement on this move here. And in fact, even from the bottom. So now, does that mean in the future we'll make a move so high and then come back so low that it'll break, let's say, this level here of about 600 satoshis? I'm going to say no, but you never know. Okay, anything's possible. None of this financial advice. And okay, so that's that idea. So that was the second wave, finding a base at 78.6. This one is more than 100%, so we're not even going to go there. Now, what do? We have the next one here. Oops. We have this move here from roughly there to there. It's a bit higher than 78.6. We're at a 61.8. I pull it from here generally as the takeoff level for this wave up. So anyway, it's roughly 78.6. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not trying to find the exactitude of it. It's just a basic idea. Now this move itself from here to here is nearly 100%, but in fact, it looks more like, whoops, we're not going to find that one with this view. We're going to come over here, we're going to come here, and we're going to do this. Whoops. Now we have it, we still have the tool. So we were pulling from this one, and we are getting roughly a bigger than a 78.6. So that's I think a considerable move down. Some people would call the 3 up moves 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 1 move up, 2 moves up, 3 moves up. They would look at this 1 move, 2 moves, and 3 moves. But the scale of it doesn't seem to fit. Okay, with degrees and scales, it looks like we have maybe this move up, down, and then the second move up, down, and we're going to be going for a third move up, down, which will be a bigger degree there. Well, the same degree as this up, down, and up, down, but of course it'll be bigger move. So how does that look now with the extensions? So we're going to use the extension tool. So those retracements are interesting, but it's really in the extension tool that we're starting to see an interesting little pattern here. So we're going to take the Fibonacci trend-based extension. We'll take these lows here to these highs here, and we'll go down to the beginning of this wave here. It doesn't have to be the lowest price of the move. It's like, when you see the wave starting. So, and we get a 2618 extension here, roughly, okay, to that next top. The next one I predict to you and telling you is going to be a 161.8. So we're going to take this move here and we're going to extend it. It'll be a 161.8 extension. So here we go to the top and roughly here. And we get a 161.8 extension roughly, okay? Let's just get in there a little more closely, lay this out a bit better. So in here, our move was from about here, okay, down in this level here. So we're going to take that, okay, and then our top was about here, okay, and then our bottom is here. We can pull it from here. It didn't fully make the 161.8 if we pull it from here, but that's close enough. So then let's go to our next moves. Let's see if that holds, okay? Let's see if that idea holds here and what we can do with it. So as you notice here, we also have this general vector of direction that it seems to be going in, oscillating above and below that. Okay, so here we go. The extension tool will take our low to our high. Where am I going here? Okay, so there's our 261.8. All right, let me get in there for you. Hope this is enjoyable for you. Hope you're having fun watching this price action chart for VRSC. So we're about this level here. We don't have to touch the bottom. So we're there. And then the top is, whoops. Top is about here, okay? And then the bottom is about here, okay? It doesn't have to be the very bottom of the price, but it's about there. Wow, so I'm not looking up here to touch it. I'm actually looking down here at the price and I'm trying to be fair. I don't have to touch each little bottom thing, but see what makes sense. So there's the 261.8, okay? Remember, we had the extension of this move here was 261.8, and then the extension of this move here was 161.8, roughly, just a bit lower, right? We'll say. So now we're going to call that again, and we're going to try and take an extension. These are internal relationships, meaning that part of the next extension is within the previous wave. External relationship would start outside of that wave. But anyway, okay, so we are going to try one more time here with the extension tool, and we'll get right in there and we'll say, all right, this time we're going to extend, this move here. See where do we get with it. So we're going to start there. We're going to go there. We're going to come down about, we don't know where this is going to start, right? It doesn't have to be at this lows. let's call it at this 78.6 roughly level where it was roughly, or it was below that, I think. But anyway, wherever we are here, let's just for fun, just make sure so that we're not thinking it was 78.6. Bear with me here. Thanks for your patience. Let us retrace this. Yeah, it's more than 78. 6 is nearly 100. So, right. It's between, so it's about 90%, whatever it is, 95, 85. Either way, 88.6, whatever you want to call it. Here we are, we're at this retraced level. I'm going to pull the extension from this level here, where we are now, which relates to these price levels. I'm saying, okay, fine, we can chop around here, but basically the next moves up is going to start around these levels. Let's just say for fun, oh, it made it even to 10,000. Okay, fine, you want to start from even lower. That way we're not greedy, and we say 9,500 roughly if we start from this low point. But yeah, no, let's just be fair here and say this is how we get to 99, over 9,000 satoshis VRSC, like roughly 10,000 satoshis VRSC, because let's say we don't even make it all the way to 1618. Let's say we're just below there, so we're over 9,000 satoshis. Okay, there's your over 9,000 satoshis, and that's about it. I don't really have much else to say. Did that make sense? I hope so. And then, so we make our way, whoops, all the way up over 9,000 satoshis, and then we come back down, whatever it's going to be, maybe towards whatever 78.6 area, whatever it's going to be, and there you have it. And just to see if that's the case, let's just take a look. Let us give some retracement tools and say for fun, getting lost here. Okay, for fun, and we're roughly going to retrace this line, and boom, roughly around the 78.6. It makes sense. Like, does that work? That's pretty cool. Maybe it even goes lower than 78.6 and fills out some of this bottom here in like the 2,500 satoshis level, playing with this price action over here, trying to stay above. Who knows? All this is definitely speculation, but that's how we might find a pattern towards 10,000 satoshis. And at 10,000 satoshis, let's say, just as a round number, okay, over 9,000 satoshis per VRSC. This is a 3-day price chart, by the way, so take some time. This is already 2022 right here vertically. Right here, we're on the horizontal scale. We're at 2022 in the time period. So, that might not be until later in 2022. We'll see. But whatever time frame is going to be, that's a number relationship bouncing around. Around. It's nice to see VRSC has this upward trend against the BTC. And then, yeah, the other thing is if BTC is at about 100,000 USD, can we see the VRSC at over 9,000? So like $90 to $100 VRSC. That's correct, isn't it? If BTC is 100K and we're at about 9,000, 10,000 satoshis. We're at $10 VRSC. So there's your pathway also to $10 VRSC if we're going to coincide with a 10K VRSC BTC, 10K satoshis VRSC BTC, coinciding with a 100K BTC USD. Fun times. Anyway, none of this financial advice, and I hope it was fun. I hope it made sense. I hope it wasn't too difficult to follow. Other than that, wishing you all love, peace, and happiness. And until next time, goodbye. Oh yeah, check out VRSC.io, of course. Try the testnet today. Bridge over the Ethereum bridge if you can. All right, it's coming up. Anyway, we're talking soon times. Goodbye.